good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy. We back here with another reaction for y'all, and we got another death battle for y'all, and we got Among Us versus Fall Guys. Now, to be honest, I don't know who I got in this. If I were to go, if I'm gonna go the popular route, I would say Among Us, right? Because everybody's always, because trust me, ever since, because when during that COVID time period and such, everybody was playing Among Us. You cannot tell me you wasn't. Around like in 2020 to around mid 2021 or so, you cannot tell me people wasn't like addicted to playing more Among Us than Fall Guys. That's just me. But hey, I could be wrong, but for right now, I'ma put my bet on Among Us. So we'll see what happens. But we about to check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
That sound effect.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most
I was right.
sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Now, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's with
I don't know.
And it's our job to analyze the...
Like I said, I forgot that Fall Guys was in 2022, but me, like I said, me personally, and especially if you was a gaming YouTuber, you know for shit sure everybody was posting their gameplay for Among Us. I don't know much about Fall Guys, but they were definitely posting way more Among Us than Fall Guys. That's for damn sure.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
But either way, both of them are about fire nonetheless.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit, that's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship...
But it says classification alien being. I mean, it does look like it. The weight is 92 pounds. Comes in 18 markable colors. True. They reproduce asexually. So like, they don't touch at all. Basically. Likes vents, lies, and sussy pacas. Dislikes vents, lies, and sussy pacas. Reportedly good friends with Fall Guys. You sure about that? Okay.
Require varying
if you say
degrees
so.
of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouse?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them! I mean, among us! But not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say! They're shape-shifting aliens! They could be anyone! Or any mad scientist in a lab coat!
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time, even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents. The crewmates need special engineer training to do the same, so not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever...
If anyhow you say that's the one thing I've noted. If anyhow you say it's not you, 9 times out of 10, it's you.
ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my job.
Oh, ear canals!
Ah, jeez, fix your
Jesus
mic,
Christ.
dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I'm the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone can be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does... Oh, I know who it is! It's always the red one!
Wait, what? What? It isn't me!
Yes, it is, nigga. It is you, nigga. Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters. They're also...
That's what I'm saying. If anyhow you say it's not you, 9 times out of 10 it is you. Why would you even say it?
hunters, bloodhounds...
Especially if you have 2
assassinating
imposters.
crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God! Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
The fact that they're gonna go all out with these explanations, because literally, just with this game, it don't need that much explanation, but hey, who am I to judge?
Ew! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, because remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God!
Wait, what?
To split this planet.
Wait, what? Hold up a second. I just thought that Desert Eagle, just soon as you knock them down, pow, they're dead. It shoots a laser too?
That can
What the
rip
fuck?
apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
And
A number so
9 million is crazy.
incomprehensible, you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times. Which seems like overkill for the, space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of
A sharp
other
tongue,
universes.
gun,
Fortnite,
invincibility,
Vampire
knife,
Survivors,
lasso,
Space Warlord,
protective
Organ
shield.
Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently, he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look now. Where's these little trash can people are freaking me out?
In a strange way,
I guarantee you, probably around. Listen to. Hold up. It's a feats. Sorry, damn. Completed a card, bro. Damn. I see so many people get pissed off on that card swiping shit. That gun destroyed the entire planet. I need to know when did that ever started happening. Piloted the drop ship at light speed. Listened to 36 hours of music in 2020. Hey, the reason you know what sus is, hey, we've heard it. It was because of Among Us. People have always, because of Among Us, we always saying something is sus and shit. A McDonald's chicken nugget shaped like the Crewmate sofa. Huh? You know what?
All of this makes sense for this fascinating species.
Ah,
In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive
Until when it's time to eliminate one
on
another.
a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Together! Yeah! Woo!
Get out of here.
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you don't know, I voice Boomstick. Here at 1 p.m. Central today, Sam and I are going to be playing some Fall Guys and maybe some Among Us live here on the Death Battle channel and on Twitch. Hang out, have some fun, and who knows, if you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay streams in the future. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
You better ride, you imposter.
Welcome to the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome! Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen.
Look. Half of Mike Wazowski is crazy. Stars in their own manga. I guess. Likes competition, costumes, and the crown, of course. Dislikes obstacles, pushing, and losing. Cause boy oh boy, I guarantee you. Hear me when I say this. I haven't, even though I don't play the Among Us, and well, at one point I did play Among Us for a short time period, but with Fall Guys, look, on my own time and such, I watch like gaming YouTubers, the likes of Dahi the Nogla, the Terrorizer, Jacksepticeye, basically anybody in the Vanos crew and such, and so on and such, right? And let's just say one game that is like the one, basically when it comes to Fall Guys, the most hated thing that you could ever do is when somebody's holding on to you and just pushing you and such. I'm like, bro, get off me.
Weebles wobble through it.
With a shocking
I would
level
have
of
been
innate
pissed
parkour
too.
mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006. But honestly, not many of the beans make it, and only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly competition, like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top, or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer, Digi, invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of
basically
lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose. Get
What?
that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny.
That's crazy.
Get away from me.
Things in the Blunderdome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of
I'm sorry. I just gotta say this, and probably some of y'all relate to it too. And I just said it before earlier in this video, but I gotta say it again. The amount of researchers that Wiz and Boomstick of Death Battle go into this and such. I mean, honestly, I would never think like with Among Us and Fall Guys they have this like in-depth type of explanation about the game and stuff, like this in-depth summer, like I just think it's a regular game where people could just have fun. There'd be some rages, there'd be some laughter, there'd be this and that and a third, right? Especially during the whole pandemic vibe, I would just expect that. But to go into depth like something like this, it's crazy.
Completely unharmed, somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Whoa, wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those aren't really...
Don't say it!
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh, man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
He ain't wrong.
Arms, legs, and...
He was not wrong, peep. Boy, shit. And I said it to myself the other day. Ever since the whole crazy thing that happened in 2020 with the pandemic and many other things, it kept on going till this year. So, hey, you can say it started in 2020 and it kept on going.
Really,
Don't say it!
those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh, man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
They kept on going, though.
Arms, legs, and eyes. There must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know, it's
What?
more upsetting. That skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
So, this means when you start the
Gone.
game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away. Beans in the
Just
wind.
swinging.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be
Damn
misconstrued
near.
as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just
Damn near.
colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like
I call
detachment
cap
from
on that,
all
but
worldly and physical bonds.
what it is.
Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far, he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of
Really,
guest
nigga?
stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters
Hey, shout out to
eat
Courage.
food through their feet. What are we about to run upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed
This is just madness.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see him fight.
And that.
Wiz, you got him.
Yep, figured. So let's just move on here. Shout out to y'all. But I ain't getting paid from it, so let's get it.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
So like I said, I got Among Us, so let's see what happens. Hey, well actually, it's like this. If I win, y'all gotta cash at me. And if y'all see my Cash App down in the description below, y'all gotta cash at me $10. Y'all better, some of y'all have to, whoever if you're watching the video, if you said Fall Guys, cool, you win. But if I say Among Us win, y'all gotta cash at me at HumbleZiggy, all one word, $10. So shake on it. Okay, let's get it.
Oh!
There are imposters among us. Let's see what happens. Oh. Well, damn. Everyone was ejected. Let's go. Damn. Hold him. Hey, yo. What the hell? That blue alien throwing that ass like it's... What's this blue one right here? That nigga throwing, what the hell? Dude, you're gone. That's what you think. Until that happens. Well, damn. Well, damn. What in the... This nigga said... This nigga said, boy, you tried it. He said, boy, you tried it. We're gonna get the crown. You try it. This is absolute chaos. Damn! There goes Pac-Man. I have the power! Starting to do the bomb. This is a good. Well, damn. That tongue though. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Well, y'all won.
Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, Chimp Crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
That's basically how you could break it down.
Could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than lightning.
Y'all
and all those
won.
planets in one shot.
Congrats to y'all, but
out there, but no fall guy has ever done anything like that.
But if you still want to be generous and cash it, now let me not. Let me not sound like that.
Crewmates
But
clearly
congrats,
hit the
yeah.
offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from
True.
meteors, and most importantly,
True.
survived the Big Bang. You know,
Yeah, I should have realized that the fact that they can be able to survive getting hammered off a course, getting burnt in. Well, no, that's Among Us, but yeah. So
the explosion that blew the whole freaking universe into existence. Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man, who, you know, eats ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads us to the truly bizarre stuff about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
Why I know he was
answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword,
The freaking
or how they
doodle
could
bob
potentially
shit.
hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens, TARDIS, just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer among us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Yeah, both.
So embarrassing.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on
Hey.
Death Battle.
Let's see who's next. Kratos.
Subscribe and join
Kratos
us
versus
to see more
Ashura.
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the episode, but the battle's not over because Sam and I are going head-to-head in Fall Guys, maybe some Among Us, live on the Death Battle YouTube channel right now and Twitch. Hope to see you there.
Hey man, all I can say is, look, shout out to y'all for winning, I guess. But look, at the end of the day, it was just absolute madness. That's what it was. Nothing more, nothing less. All of that shit was just crazy. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. Did you think it was fair or did you think it was unfair? Did you think it was fair of Fall Guys to win or do you think it was unfair of Fall Guys to win? Or fair? Basically, did you want it Among Us to win or Fall Guys to win? Either way. But hey, it's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. I'm out.